Hello, everyone, and namaste. Welcome to yoga. My name is Raquel. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're just going to flow a bit. Let's keep it gentle, let's keep it light. Um, it's the time of spring. Spring is coming, so there's a lot of change happening. And with a lot of change, I feel that I can get out of my groundedness, right? I can feel a little bit floaty. Um, so I'd like to invite myself, and if this resonates with you, I invite you to bring a groundedness into this practice today. Maybe just feeling the earth beneath you, feeling the connection to nature. If you're doing this outside, or maybe you have a plant in your house, you are nature. So just connecting to that. Your breath can always ground you and bring you back down. So even if we're touching the earth with our hands or with our feet or whatever part of the body, I just invite you to really find that connection, bring that groundedness in, and bring awareness to your connection to earth. So let's do that today. Let's start. Let's start in child's pose actually. So make your way there. You can move through a tabletop and we'll bring the toes to touch or towards each other and knees out about mass distance apart. If you're more comfortable or if you like to try it, you can bring your knees together in the middle of the mat. And then just gently drop your torso towards the earth and drop your forehead to the mat. Reach the arms forward in front of you, planting the hands and reaching out of the shoulders. You might like to engage the hands here by lifting the palms up off the mat and gripping the mat with the fingertips. You might also like to have your arms back behind you instead. So just letting them rest on the sides of your legs. Wherever you are, breathe here. Allow yourself to find your natural breath and notice what it's like. Notice how you're breathing without changing it, without judging it. Just noticing. Maybe you bring awareness to what part of the body moves when you breathe in. Maybe it's your chest, your shoulders, your abdomen. Allow yourself to come into this moment currently, letting go of everything else. We can come back to it later, and I'm sure we have important things to think about and to do. But right now, this time is for you, and this time is for this moment. So I'd like to invite you to breathe into this moment. Maybe you notice sensations. So all of your senses, starting with sound. Noticing sound in your environment, my voice, the place that you're in, noticing any sounds of the building or outside in the distance. Now begin to bring your awareness to your physical body, noticing any sensations that you feel in your body right now without judging it, without saying or thinking that it's good or bad. It just is, and you are the witness of it. Noticing if one side feels different than the other. Maybe you take a quick body scan, starting from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head and the fingertips. Now gently bring your awareness to your nose. As you breathe in through your nose, do you smell anything? Noticing your sense of smell. Maybe there's a smell on your mat or on your floor. Or maybe the smell of the building that you're in. Or maybe you don't smell anything, and that's okay. Just bringing awareness as you breathe in through your nose and out. Lastly, bring your awareness to your mouth, your tongue, cheeks. Maybe you wiggle your tongue a bit from side to side, unclenching the jaw, and noticing any taste in your mouth. Maybe you haven't brushed your teeth yet. Maybe you just had a snack. Maybe you can taste your saliva. Just noticing. Gently lift your forehead up as you walk your hands over towards the right side of your mat. Maybe they're off the mat, maybe they're still on. You have the option to place the left hand on top of the right, bringing more sensation into that left side body here. Go ahead and drop the forehead back down. You might imagine that you're breathing into your left side body here. Breathing into it, breathing from it, breathing out of it. Allow it to open up. Take a few more breaths here. Gently lift the forehead and start to walk the hands towards the center of your mat and all the way over to the left side this time. Same thing, you might like to put that right arm on top of the left, or maybe they're just on the side of each other. Gently rest the forehead back down and breathe. Now we're opening up the right side of the body here. Maybe you grip onto the mat or onto your hand with that right arm as you increase the stretch just slightly. Another breath here. And lift the forehead, walk the hands back to the center, and gently walk them up. Not all the way back, maybe about halfway. We're still having the hips sit on the heels. Take a breath in and look forward. As you exhale, round and curl, tuck the chin towards the chest and pull the navel back towards the hips. Inhale, gaze forward, gentle arch in the back. Maybe you gaze up if it feels good. Exhale, round and curl. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center. And breathe out. Nice. As you plant through the left hand here, inhale the right arm up, reaching it towards the sky. Maybe you wiggle the fingers a bit. Take a breath here. And when your next exhale comes, we're going to thread the right arm underneath the left. Dropping that right shoulder down, right ear comes down to the mat. Left arm reaches forward, stays where it's at, or wraps around the low back towards the right thigh. Noticing any tightness in the body, any clenching, are you holding somewhere? If so, with each out breath, allow it to soften a bit more. Wherever you are, plant that left hand down. Right arm reaches up on your inhale. And place it down. Beautiful. Taking our second side here. Left arm inhales up. Take a breath here. Maybe you wiggle the fingers and you inhale, reach a little bit higher. And exhale, thread the needle. Left shoulder, left ear down on the mat. Right arm stays, right hand stays where it's at or reaches forward or binds behind you. Gently resting here. Allowing yourself to soften again. And when you're ready, come back. Bring your right hand to plant and inhale the left arm up. And exhale, place it down. Nice. Walk the hands forward. Let's come into a tabletop. Knees around, hips distance apart, hands and wrists shoulder distance. Shift the weight forward and the shoulders come over the wrists, even gently in front of them. And begin to roll the upper body in circles. Warming up the wrists here. Maybe you roll in one direction a couple times, and in the other direction a couple times. Nice. Playing with the wrists here. We come back to center, and we're going to turn the hands around. So the left hand comes up. It can always come towards the long side of the mat, just reaching outwards. If you're looking for more sensation, we turn the hand all the way around and fingertips reach towards the knee. We might do one at a time, really stretching the inside of the arm here. Or we might add both. Wherever you are is perfect. Just breathe into it. Nice. And now maybe you make those circles again, but with the wrists the opposite direction. Taking it slow here, moving gently. Nice. And when you're ready, turn the hands back around. Let's take some cat-cows. Inhale, pull the navel down, gaze forward, shoulders back. Exhale, round, tuck the chin towards the chest, pull the navel up towards the sky. Inhale, come back up. Chest pulls forward. Exhale, round. Try to tuck that chin in towards the chest. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Take a little flow here. So inhale in your tabletop. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sit it back into your child's pose. Inhale into table. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees and the hips, come up, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath here. This is your first down dog, so you might walk it out a bit, bending into one knee at a time. Beautiful. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the knees and sit it back, child's pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here in your down dog. And exhale, tabletop and sit it down, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Down dog. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees. Sit the hips back. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. And on your next inhale, gently walk the feet forward to meet the hands in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, pull the crown of the head forward. Maybe your hands are on the floor, or maybe they're on your legs somewhere. Take one breath here, and when your exhale comes, drop it down, forward fold. Let's hang for a bit. So you might grab onto opposite elbows and let the head hang in between the arms. Letting go of any tension, bending into the knees as much as you'd like to. Are you holding any tension in the jaw, in the shoulders, in the forehead? Let it go. Let it melt away into the earth, falling off of you. Just hanging heavy. Maybe you sway from side to side. Another breath here. Nice. When you're ready, plant those hands wherever you like, on your legs or on the mat. And inhale, halfway lift. We're going to stand all the way up here. Take your time. Maybe you bend into the knees. Maybe you roll up like a rag doll, one vertebrae at a time. Or maybe you come up with a flat back. This coming up is going to be different for everybody. Inhale, the arms reach towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands to heart in prayer position. Nice. Take a breath here and let it go. Inhale, reach those arms up. Bring them together in prayer pose on top of your head. Inhale once more. And exhale, slight back bend. Open the chest up towards the sky. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, this time cactus arms. Open the arms out towards the side. Inhale, back up. And exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. We're moving into our little yogi ball here. So we're going to come up onto the toes, come up onto the tippy toes. Bend the knees, sit the hips down to meet the heels. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, rolling up into your little ball. Breathing here. Noticing how your body feels right now. The temperature of your body, your clothes, on your skin, the air of this room or this space that you're in. And when you're ready, drop the heels back down and lift the hips up into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands on the floor. Step the feet back into a plank. Coming up into our plank here, let's hold here for a few breaths. Remember to breathe. Open up all 10 fingers. Space them out and grip the mat with all 10. The inside of the elbows pull forward and your elbows push back towards the feet. We're not falling into the joints here. We're lifting the body up. Breathe here. We might be getting a little bit uncomfortable. We're almost done. Hold for 2 more breaths. Breathe deeply. One more breath. You got this. And on your exhale, come all the way down to your stomach. Nice. Inhale, we're coming up into baby cobra. So the hands plant on the side of your ribs, elbows point backwards, and we inhale the chest forward. Take a breath here. So we don't have much weight in the hands. We could lift them up. We could lift them off the mat and still be in our position. Inhale, reach the chest a little bit more forward and up, forward and up. And exhale, pull the hands off the mat. Nice, plant them down. Drop the forehead back down and come up into tabletop. Beautiful. We're coming to sit now. So we'll come to our seat and kick the legs out in front of us. Moving into a seated forward fold here. We might pull the glutes out from underneath us, creating a stable base here. Hands plant on the side of your hips. Maybe they're on blocks, maybe you're on tippy fingers, or maybe your palms are down. Gaze forward, gently tuck the chin. Not completely, just a slight tilt down. So the chin is in line with the mat. Take a breath here. And on your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And on your next exhale, fall forward, reaching towards the toes. Allow the head to rest towards the knees. So from here, we can have a flat back. So we inhale, we keep the spine long here. We pull the belly towards the thighs, chest towards the shins, and nose towards the toes. So we're really lengthening the spine, pulling it. We also have the option to round here. So the back rounds. We are gently tucking the chin, and head comes more towards the knees. This is your choice here, whatever feels right for you. You have the option to put a bolster or a pillow underneath your chest. Breathe here. On your next inhale, gently walk the hands back up. Plant the hands behind you on either side of the hips. And inhale, pull the chest up towards the sky. Take a breath here. Push the mat away with the palms of your hands. Shoulders roll back and away towards the earth. And breathe. Nice. Inhale, sit back up all the way. Bend the right knee in towards your hip. We're going to gently wrap the left arm around the knee as we plant the right hand behind us and twist towards the right side. Gaze towards your right or towards the back of the room. Breathe here. Nice. Gaze back towards the front before you untwist. And now release the arm, release the hand, and drop this right knee out towards the side. So sole of the foot is coming onto the inside of the thigh. Plant the right hand behind the right hip, about maybe a foot's distance. From here, we're going to lift the hips up off the mat. So we ground into this right leg here. As we lift the hips up, inhale, that left arm reaches up and over. Pushing the mat away with your right hand. Nice, one more breath here. And exhale, sit it back down. Beautiful. Right leg kicks out, left leg comes in. Bringing that foot close to your hip, as close as feels comfortable. And right hand wraps around the knee, left hand plants down behind you, gaze towards the side or the back. When you're ready, gaze forward, unravel, and let that left knee drop out. Planting the left hand behind us this time. We're reaching up, hips rise, right arm reaches up and over. Take a breath here. And exhale, sit it down. Kick the legs out and move into your Shavasana. Arms rest out towards the side, legs fall out, toes can fall out towards the side. Just taking a couple breaths here before we move on. Breathe in together for 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. When you're ready, roll onto one of your sides. Sit yourself up. Send yourself some love. Bring your hands to heart center and gently bow to your practice, to your yoga practice that you've completed today. You've spent time with yourself. Send yourself gratitude and love. Thank you all so much for being here, for sharing this time with me. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, want to make any recommendations. Again, my name is Raquel, and I send you love and light. Namaste.